And a shot from a little earlier as the Hornets get off the team bus, looking very focused. They want to leave town with something to show for their efforts. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Detroit Pistons going up against, and a look at the starters for Charlotte. Miller is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Knipple, then it's Williams, and it's Diabate in at the 5. And for the Pistons, Jalen Duren out there with Johnson. Then there's Cunningham, then it's Asar Thompson, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should?
Be a blowout? Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen. movement, and any team can pull off an upset.
White looking it over. Duren with the rebound. Thompson passes to Johnson. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Cunningham. Some solid defense from Williams. 3-on-3. Takes one from 10 feet. Good work defensively by Robinson. And they're on the break. Here's Cunningham. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, strong play. Player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Pass to Knippel. To the inside. Diabate's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. And that one's good. Cunningham.
I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
White with it. Now Thompson defending. White against Thompson. Up top, White. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Shoots from 12, and it's Cunningham missing. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Miller, and the layup falls.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Cunningham finds Johnson. Back to Cunningham. Here's Johnson. Williams defending. Cunningham against White. Shot clock at 6. And as the year comes to a close, let's take a look at how the Rookie of the Year race is going. Still lots of games to go in the new year, but here's where the rookies rank right now. You look at Knippel, he's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
He hasn't completely blown people away, but he's still been solid. You'd like to think he's trending in the right direction.
It certainly looks that way to me, too. And you can see he's not as intimidated as he may have been those first few times he stepped between the lines.
Back to Johnson. Inside. Stolen by Miller. Down low. Here's an 8-footer. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Johnson. Back to Robinson. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Cunningham on the wing. He's guarded by White. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Detroit calls timeout, and with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, BA, because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership. And then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well. Make key trades. Acquisition of key veterans. And then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Charlotte trailing. Miller outside. Here's Diabate, covered by Johnson. And he can't jam it through. Duren, the pass to Johnson. Cunningham on the wing. Banked yanked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 6.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
Cunningham brings a double. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Miller. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. White can't hit.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Cunningham finds Robinson. Tipped. Thompson right side. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Miller. White on the wing. Here's Knipple. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And that ties it up.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Now Cunningham. He's guarded by White. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Johnson, and that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
White against Cunningham. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all 3 levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Robinson on the wing. Shoots over Miller. And that one's long. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And there's the drive. Deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, BA, it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Pistons will go for a different look here. Stewart. Hornets trail by 9. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Bridges and Williams, the combo up front. Kobe White out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Knipple in at the 3 spot. Detroit with a rebound. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Duren. Out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Johnson passes to Duren. And stolen by Williams. Outside White. And here is Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Williams has got 5.
Well, you talk about strength. Grant Williams understands how to finish in the paint.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Cunningham outside. And here's Johnson. He's guarded by White. Here's Duren. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Grant Williams.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
For 3, Bridges. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And stolen by Williams. Puts it up from 12. Knipple, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Johnson with a bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Cunningham finds Johnson. He shoots. And it's Cunningham missing.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Timeout called the Pistons. Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And there's the lob and the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Hornets trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against Dallas just played phenomenal. He dropped 27 points and the story of the night. He put together the rare quadruple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Knipple, defended by Thompson. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. That one is off. The Pistons lead by 7. Cunningham passes to Johnson. Thompson outside. Back to Johnson. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson finds Thompson. Now here's Johnson. Williams defending. Here's Duren. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Duren's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Bridges. Over Robinson. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by White. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Cunningham against White. Down low, Cunningham.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And White has got the ball here for the Hornets. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
And just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
For 3, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. Bridges has got 14.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Robinson gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The fadeaway. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Robinson. Back to Johnson. Cunningham passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
Johnson against Bridges. Outside Robinson. Pass to Johnson. Back to Robinson. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Thompson. Duren, the pass to Johnson. Outside Robinson. Johnson finds Robinson. Another shot. Got it. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just showing off his passing skills. White sends the ball right into the hands of a ready three-point shooter.
Here's Robinson. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Cunningham against White. It's Bridges on the wing. It's hauled in by Robinson.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Cunningham. And stolen by Bridges. That's tipped. Robinson with a steal. Back to Johnson. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that? When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Hornets trail by 12. Now White. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Knipple, no good.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
In transition, here they come. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Detroit.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Fade away. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over and grant the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Harris comes in for Thompson. And Green is subbed in for Robinson. Out to the wing. Here's Salone. Stewart defends. Outside. Green. 6 to shoot. They need this. Nails it from 3. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
And here's Cunningham outside. The shot won't fall. And it's Green with the ball for the Hornets. Trailing by 17. Pass to White. Outside, Green. To the paint. Here's Diabate. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Cunningham passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. And stolen by Green. Here's White. Launches a three. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 11. Back to Harris. Outside, Green. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here. Go for the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Johnson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham.
Holland.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He put
Your Pistons 60. The Hornets 41.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game. He has been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Thompson. Johnson is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Johnson. Thompson in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
White with it. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Williams. That one goes in. Williams has gotten his third basket of the night.
Yeah, nice pass. Knipple with the high basketball IQ. He just knows how to generate offense.
Johnson passes to Cunningham. Back to Johnson. Now Duren with the 10-footer. Here's Johnson. Williams defending. Clock at 4. And it's Cunningham missing.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Ian. Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. BA, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And Cunningham throws it down.
Flushing it home. Cunningham finishing it off.
Hornets trail by 18. And here's White. Pass to Williams. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Inside. Now Miller. Outside, Williams. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 16. Thompson finds Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, BA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Really left him alone that time. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
This is who Grant Williams has to be on the offensive end. Catch and shoot, yes, sir.
Cunningham passes to Johnson. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Johnson passes to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. No good there. Good work defensively by White. Hornets trail by 14. To the inside. Williams. The rebound by Detroit. Johnson's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Thompson. If he can keep raking in the votes and hold on to his number 4 spot, he'll make the cut for the contest for sure.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't. And frankly, I think he's got a pretty good shot at wowing the judges in winning the whole thing.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Miller against Robinson. Right side, Williams. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. LeVert's checked in for Detroit. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Knippel, fires the 3, and there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Pistons lead by 14. LeVert outside. Johnson passes to Cunningham. Shoots over White. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Bridges misses. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league.
That makes it a triple-double for him. What a major impact he's had on this game.
Hornets trail by 18. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Down low. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
LeVert passes to Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 12 points.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And Charlotte making a change here. Salon's checked in.
Charlotte substitution. Salon.
Out to Bridges from behind the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Johnson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Miller on the wing. There's the drive. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Tough move by Miller. Having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Duren, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Thompson. James is checked in for Charlotte. Here's Johnson. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What we've seen is Miles Bridges turn himself into a versatile, dangerous offensive weapon. 20 points a night? Oh, give him that.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Detroit calls timeout. And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury. Detroit leading by 10 on the court for the Hornets. We've got Kobe White, Knipple out there with Williams. Then there's Brandon Miller, and it's Diabate in at center, locking down the middle.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. White against Cunningham. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Diabate grabs the board.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
White against Cunningham. White, the pass to Miller. Top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Pass to Johnson. Fades away. The second effort. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Hornets trail by 14. And here is Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
From 13, here's Johnson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Diabate. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Now Duren. Count that one. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Here's Williams. Wide open. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Thompson passes to Johnson. Detroit moving the ball around. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
There is such tenacity on the defensive end from Grant Williams.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Utah matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Thompson passes to Johnson, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Solid basketball.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Pistons in transition. Cunningham with the ball. Now guarded by White. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here's Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got 16 in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
What you love about Grant Williams is the intellect he has for the game. He knows his role, he plays it well, he brings toughness and energy on both sides.
Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Diabate. The bank shot, no good.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Pistons.
And he's good on the second. Here's White. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And he drops it first.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
Detroit leading by 14. Thompson. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Miller. And he gets that one. Miller's got 25 points.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Robinson against Miller. Outside White. He drops it from range.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 31 points.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
That shot is off. Good D by Cunningham.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And that sends Duncan Robinson to the free throw line. It's on Brandon Miller. White, the pass to Williams. Rebounded by Johnson.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Bridges, he's checked in for Williams.
For your Pistons, Johnson, 2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Inside, here's Miller, and he jams it home with authority.
At this point, Brandon Miller is getting whatever he wants on the offensive end. Defense better step up.
Duren, the pass to Johnson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. White for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Thompson passes to Johnson. Tipped away. Here's Knipple, defended by Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
A very strong 4 guard. Knipple can do that.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks.
Ooh, that felt good.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to...
Focus, focus! Hey, that's what the rain will be losing today.
Let's go. Just like that. One more.
Hey, almost me ready. Put it back in.
Keep it going.
Turn it up, turn it up. Woo! Go down. Ready for that air.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to... Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Ready to lose. I see him, I see him.
You got it. Come on, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to...
Focus, focus! Yo, we got this, don't worry.
get started. Here's what we're gonna
Let's do this.